tell me how you made a decision to become a midwife? What was your trajectory?
Yes. It was not an easy decision, but first of all, I joined nursing college. I studied nursing. Then I got interested when I go to the labor ward and I see women delivering and babies crying. Then after I graduated from nursing, I decided that I should go to midwifery so that I will do a lot in midwifery because there are women who are delivering and delivering live babies. I just got interested that way. Then I joined the midwifery school after I think 20 years after studying nurse, working as a nurse. Then I had to go back to join midwifery because that was my initial interest. And even when I was in the nursing school, I was doing very well in the obstetric and gynecology courses. So that made me interested. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Now, can you tell me a story when you either in the hospital or in rural areas when you did a delivery, and how complicated or how simple it was? Did you have all the equipment you needed?
I have been working in the private hospitals. When I graduated from the midwifery school, I was in the north because there was already a problem in the south, so I went to the north part of Sudan. And then when I completed my midwifery training, because I was from the south, I could not work in the government sector, so I had to work in the private hospitals as a midwife. One time I remember very well when I was still a midwifery student, I was assigned to work in the labor room, and then we found that we were not skilled yet, and then we got a problem when there was a woman who came to deliver, and the baby was so big. The baby was 5 kilograms, and we were supposed to deliver that lady, but we were a student that time. And because of the new knowledge that we got from the education, we were able to deliver that lady. This story I cannot forget because it was a challenge. Delivering a 5 kilogram baby when you are a student, it was a real challenge for me. But otherwise, working in the private sector is very smooth. It's not like working in the government hospital, because when we go to the government hospital, then you find that there are a lot of problems there. The supplies are not there. Staff few, and people have to run here and there. Too many women delivering, no equipment, no supplies, the working environment. So because we work in the private, sometimes we need to go to the government hospitals also.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me some of the challenges that you and the patients have, both? What are the major challenges?
In midwifery?
In midwifery, is it the husbands? Is it the distance? Is it money? Is it a...
Oh, that's a lot of problems there, a lot of challenges. In Sudan, the problem is the education. First of all, we start with midwifery education. Midwifery education started in Sudan a long time ago. That was in 1921. But the level remained very low because they were training midwives who were only having certificate in nursing. And then when they graduate as midwives, we found that they are not competent, because now the ICM every now they are producing new standards in association, new standard in regulation, new standard in education, and then we found that the midwives that are being produced in the country, they are not competent. This is one problem, the education. So we had to make a U-turn, because we need to have a new system in the education, because that system was not working. You produce people who are not competent. Because now when we talk of ICM, then all of them we find that they are not competent. Then the other big challenge was that the government trained the midwives. But after training the midwives for 1 year, they are put back to the villages and they are not paid. Then I don't know how you expect this person to go and work properly if she's not given money by the government. Because that was what happened. The government trained you for 1 year, and then you go back to the community and you work without money, and then you depend on whatever the lady who is going to deliver is going to give to you. But now we have advocated that the government should pay them. So in some states, now the government have started paying them. Another very big challenge was that there was no regulatory system for the midwives who are working. When you have no regulation, then what do you expect of the midwife doing? Whatever she's doing, it is not accountable. She kills a woman, nobody's asking her. She's not paid, nobody's asking her. You know, that's a big problem. There's no regulation, the midwives are not paid, nobody cares. The midwife kills somebody in the village, nobody's asking her. But it is only recently now, in 2011, that a regulatory system is in place now. At least you can think that there is a good trend. We have started, even in education, we have started a BSc program, baccalaureate, and then we are thinking that even the baccalaureate program is not the good one for the country. We need something in the middle, like the diploma program, to be in the middle, because we cannot bank on the 1 year or 2 years, because you graduate them and the ICM say no, they are not, to me they are not midwives. So it seems people wasting time. But sometimes you have to understand the context of the country. The country is too big. The population is scattered. War everywhere here and Darfur, and it used to mean that, and people are running here and there, and there are these herdsmen, where they roam with their cattle. Sometimes when you talk of a BSO program and you talk of diploma program, and when you talk of the entrance criteria, she has to be a senior level. Where do you get this among these people? In the war people, in the war areas, in the people who are roaming with their cows going from one place to another, you can't get that. So the government did well also that, okay, we can't have the senior secondary school level. Why don't we have another program just to fit the situation? Because you cannot think of graduating a diploma or a BSc midwife and you think she will go to Darfur, and you think she will go and work with the Kasala people, with people who are going with their cattle here tomorrow. Today they are here, tomorrow they're in another place, you see. So a lot of challenges, but I think these are the most critical ones.
Those are big challenges.
Big ones, yeah, big ones. A lot of problems. Even the image of midwifery, because the midwives are not paid. So the young girls, you tell them to come to midwifery because they see because they used to train all women. Women, they collect the women from the villages, bring them for 1 year and train them because they want to make sure that they stay in the area. So, and they are not paid. So the young girls, when they say midwifery, they associate it with all women and they are not paid, and it is not a good job and they don't like. So it needs a lot of advocacy. It is not attractive. The image, people don't like it. So we are doing a lot of work to attract them. When we started the BSc, all the people, they are going for other courses, they want to do nursing, because at least in nursing they know that people are working in the hospitals and people. But when you talk to midwifery and you have the intake, they are 20, they are 15. Not like people in the nursing, they go 400, 500. And here they only come 20 and 15. But you have to accept them, because this is how you have to start. You start with the 10, the 20, and then when they graduate, they will also help in advocating midwifery.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.